me. Because we're so tuned in, and as I remember, the optic nerve is like, many times larger than others, and so there's a heavy emphasis in human optic ability and wiring.
Yes.
And so this is a very important medium, and you see what's happening to it. I mean, everybody would sooner go to YouTube than to listen to something.
Yes. So you were talking about, Doc, with me several times, that this is the first time you experienced your work responded to on video,
right,
in terms of body language.
Right,
so share
exactly.
about that a little bit, would you?
Well, it was just interesting to have that recorded. I've been doing this for many years, and I've never really seen it on video, and it was fascinating, and it does add a whole nother dimension. I mean, it sold me on that. Because
so
it really gives you much more input, I guess.
So when are you going to be on cam, Doc?
Well, I'm going to be on for the webinar for sure. I'm still in the process of putting parts together to bridge this technology, but I've got them all ordered and coming.
Okay, awesome. So are we ready to move on to the fourth one? The fourth
yeah, so let's move on to 4.
Right, so 4 says, our 253 personal powers from the 23 organ gland energies have millions of years of programming to work perfectly without trauma memory drag.
So in other words, we're already programmed. Each of our organ gland energies are programmed to do exactly what they need to do. So you don't have to learn anything. What you have to do is you have to get ahead of the drag from trauma memory. And it's not only your trauma memory, it's all your ancestors' trauma memory as far as I can tell. And it depends on what gets triggered. That's really the big issue. So in order for us to have maximum personal power, our 253 circuits have to be accessible, ideally within 1.1 second. And that includes perception and expression. That's where your point of power is. So you're taking in 23 channels continuously of 23 energies that associate with your 23 organs and glands. In fact, the emotional issue is a mirror image of the physical function, so there's no mystery. It shows out exactly what it is. And as long as that organ and those circuits are not traumatized, they will respond spontaneously and instantly with perception and expression. And that's where your power is.
The force.
Does that explain it clear enough?
Yes, it is for me. I hope it is clear to all of our listeners as well. And if they have any questions, I hope by now.
The one thing that they may be thinking here is how do we do that? And that's what the infrared does. The infrared measures an individual's circuitry and responds with a code, which is your cellular computer's programming code for how you're maintaining electromagnetic homeostasis, which is what you need to maintain in order to stay alive. So this is nothing more than a reading of that, which shows us where your trauma memory circuits are that are being controlled, and it also allows us to identify the solution and then to focus you on where and when and how and who in your life these issues are coming up. And as soon as you do that, you begin to see them, and when you see them, you can change them.
Incredible. To me, this is like candy, Doc.
Good.
I can't wait to see you in July.
Yes, we're going to have that opportunity soon here, so I look forward to that myself.
Yeah, because I worked a lot on myself in the